What is up, brethren? I had a bit of an idea last night. Last night was full moon, so I've not slept very well at all. A lot of people don't sleep very well on the full moon. You also get drunk more easily, or anything that goes into your body more around that time. Emergency services are well familiar with the effects of the full moon and actually put on extra personnel for that occasion. Interesting stuff. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. What I'm here to talk to you about is just look. I had an idea lying in bed last night thinking about the King's Indian Defence, like you do. I've never really played the King's Indian Defence, but I remember somebody saying you can play the King's Indian Defence setup against anything that white plays as black. You can also play the same structure as white. So I checked out a quick, the beginning of a Gotham video, and Levy was talking about how you can do just that. So what I thought it might be fun to do was just to spend a little bit of time going over the setup. And we could play the start of a few games against a bot. So I've just chosen Sven at 1100 and see how we go. Because if you're a beginner, you know, below 1000, even above 1000, I mean, this is a solid opening. And you're looking for something to play against everything, well, why not? You know, this doesn't seem to be anything particularly wrong with this. Now, so the golden rule to remember is that if white moves the e-pawn, you have to play d6, as far as I know. Now, I'm no expert in this. I'm just winging it, all right? So, in general, your structure is knight, king's knight out, push the g-pawn, fianchetto, get castled, happy days. Right, and crack on and play chess. Okay, so I now fianchetto my bishop, and now he's pushed the e-pawn, so now I push d6, right? I need to de-encouragise this move. Okay, and we castle, and we're now 5 moves in, and we're into playing chess. And basically, I've got 2 ideas for at some point in the game, which is to break either with c5 or with e5. Not with both, because I'm going to leave this guy backwards. So here, there, if he pushes, we end up locked up in the middle. I could still push here, though. If he takes... This is even playable now. Okay. You want to hit my knight? This is fine. Look, it's defended by that, so I'm going to stick my queen here. Why not? Shall I capture in the middle, seeing as my opponent's king isn't safe? Let's do this. Bring knights out. If I go here, I mean, he's got 2 attackers, hasn't he? So I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. My weakness is my light squared bishop here, because he's got this light squared pawn chain. But look, bottom line, move 10, we're into a game of chess. Okay, so I'm going to flag that one, and I'm going to go new game. And I go black again against Sven. See what Sven does. Is he going to go d4 again? No, he doesn't. Now he's moved the e-pawn. So, d6. And then pretty much whatever he does, I'm going to do the same old stuff. Right, he's built a nice big pawn centre. So this is, like, I did do a video a little while ago saying that beginners shouldn't play hypermodern openings, and this is one such opening because we haven't contested the centre immediately, so it breaks some of the rules, right? So I mean, this might be a thought. We could try bishop fianchetto. You know, this is all right. You're doing all right, and I'm going to capture towards the centre. Yeah, there we are. Move 10. We're in a game of chess. No worries. Knight can't go there or there, and I'll take his knight. Yeah. All right, let's flag that. So new game, and let's choose Maria now, just for a laugh. Still as black. We know what to do. E-pawn moves d6. Other than that, proceed with the plan. So you can play this almost on autopilot. Look, what's that move? That's curious. I might meet this with h5. Is she going to castle that away? Who knows? Okay, let's pin that knight. Let's get the light squared bishop out. We had problems with that in the previous one. Okay, it's defended twice. So she has gone long. Therefore, that kind of just makes me inclined to want to push pawns on this side of the board. That's now undefended. Pushy, pushy. Pushy, takey, take. Knight can't move, knight pinned. Okay. Bishop takes. Or queen gets, blundered. That kind of thing. Yeah, let's try another one against her. This is great. You can just drill stuff like this. But this is the nice thing about the King's Indian. You can play it against pretty much anything. And you're going to find your way safely into the middle game. Okay, that's not defended. That's playable, but then f3 will come, eh? f3 or knight f3 would pin the knight. I do not know. I don't mind that move. Let's develop the knight. Should we finish one off? Let's finish off a game against Maria and see how we get on. So takes here is an option, but it does open up the g-file against my king. There's no reason to be doing that kind of nonsense right now. I've got this, but then d5. I've got this, which I kind of like. It's exerting a little bit of control over the centre. Two defenders. This is a waste of a move. I like my position actually here. And I've been playing very quick. Okay, this doesn't work. There, takey, takey. C5 break. Also, the bishop's just blocked the queen's defense of this knight, so again this is on, but I think this is one of those things where the threat is worse than the execution. C4. Push that queen right back. C4 followed by this. Two pieces on there. I think we're okay. I want to take advantage of this central king. Yeah. Let's defend with a rook. Okay, she's brought her bishop out to play. See, this bishop can very often just lurk for the entire game, but there's always this threat. Fianchetto bishops can be these evil snipers. Okay, there. I don't know really. What do we do now? I don't want to kick the bishop. Don't see any reason to weaken my structure there. I think let's just proceed. Right, centralised rooks, that kind of nonsense, This looks like preparing to castle to me. Yay. Let's do this. Okay. This is fine. Breaking open in the centre, you see? Okay, you want a piece of bishop, do you? That bishop is stopping that king from castling, you see, isn't it? Here, and he does this, I'm kind of in trouble, so I could defend with queen. Defend with queen. Still can't castle. What's that move? What's that about? Attack bish. Pawn it take. Pawn it take. Okay. This is good. free pawn, is it? No. Takey, takey. I could stick queen here and just add more. Well, knight here's kind of looking all right, but I don't really know. I like the fact the queen's stopping him from castling. This locks my queen out. I think I just want to bring my queen back somehow. What do I want to do here? This does, however, open up the bishop. I think what I need to do, I need to get my queen back on side. Okay, take with the pawn. I'm going to push f5. This is all looking all right. Got queen here, I've got knight here, threatening mate there. This pawn really doesn't want to be moving, does it? Does not want to be moving. Okay, he hasn't engaged this bishop yet. If I put my queen here, is he going to push? Do I care? No, I don't even... Or do I just want to... I could put the knight here. It's quite nice. Let's attack. And let's just throw everything at Maria, see what happens. I'm not sure about that one. Can't put a rook on there, remember? I think that knight move looked kind of alright, but wasn't. If you get my drift. Now push. Push it. You might just push. Here we go. This is alright, look. This is a nice fork. Alright, now queen here or queen here, getting onto this. Pawn is defended twice, so there's not much benefit, although this one isn't. So I can just force a trade now. Trade off. So what am I open? Exchange. Put down a pawn. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. You got 5 pawns. Oh yeah, I'm up in exchange, that's 2. Right. However, she does have the bishop pair, which isn't bad. Although this bishop is on the weaker side, but it is on the correct side of my pawn wall. It's actually behind my wall, which we do not like. Now I could attack this bishop. It's pinned, can't take. Okay, let's throw in a check. Let's get the rook to safety, and I think we win. That's not too bad, is it? Look at that. Here, take pawn. Then this rook can come in. I could blunder rooks. I could blunder anything I want, really. Okay, game on. So you see, brain's not working all that well. But I'm up a pawn, so. Right. The trick here is, Andy is the hero of the hour. So I want to get Andy the A pawn. Ideally, rook behind him, I think, is the general plan. This rook's a couple of moves away from taking part. I'm not concerned about that, I'm just going to crack on. I'm quite happy. Let's advance the king. Okay, let's advance the king again. In fact, even here I can trade rooks, I think. Quite happily trade rooks. My king is in front of my pawn. I want to keep it that way. Okay, he cannot advance his pawn. So, king up. Now Andy is unstoppable. Yep. And this is the square now. King can't enter the square. So this is a guaranteed win. He says, watch me. Okay, now the king cannot approach the queen, which is great, so all I need to do now is come and sweep up pawns. Queen's also defending this pawn, so I can just sweep up these pawns. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a king-queen ending. Now wherever he goes, there you go, checkmate. Nice one. So there you go. If you're looking for something simple to play against anything at all, that was quite a normal feeling game. We could even do like a speed run, just using the King's Indian. And the alternative as well, you can use it as white as well. Right, so you can start with this. D pawn's moved, crack on with the plan. Okay, there you go. There goes the E pawn, so D3 in this case. Okay, crack on. Crack on. All right, and now we have a think about what do we want to do. Let's pin the knight, that kind of thing. You know? So, and we've even got, like I said before, a fella at our local chess club, Brian, whose chess.com username is literally KIAKID. He plays the King's Indian attack, King's Indian defense all the time. He knows the patterns, you know, he knows the middle games, he knows the end games he's looking for, and he does very well. He's like 1800 ELO. So, you know, nothing wrong with this stuff. So, yeah, if you're looking for something simple, maybe you're a London player. Maybe you're looking for something to mix things up, but you don't want to learn heaps and heaps of theory, and you want to be able to guarantee yourself relatively safe passage into the middle game. Nothing wrong with this pattern at all. Right, anyway, that's all I've got to say for today. Thanks for watching. See you later.